Still no solid clues into the disappearance of Donna-Lee Donaldson, and the family now are becoming more and more worried as the day goes by. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll be right back with the full details to come.
I just want to say to the public, I want you to bear in mind that this is an investigation and there are many persons who are looking on. So we as investigators, we have to guard what we can disclose to the public, and I hope that the public will understand that. In the interest of the investigation and the interest of justice, there are some things that we just cannot disclose. Yeah, I think in my deliberation, I indicated that he was interviewed and a statement recorded. Miss Donaldson was approached, Miss Symmetra, yeah, the district constable was approached. And she has refused actually to give a statement. But we will deal with that at the appropriate time. It's an investigation that is ongoing, and there are methods that we can deploy or we can employ to deal with that issue. As a citizen, you have a right, and a statement is a voluntary, it's voluntary, but we are still doing our investigation.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. This is the place where we discuss issues of national importance, global importance, or the situations that are buzzing in the news. So the story of Donna-Lee Donaldson still continues to dominate news headlines locally, and I can tell you that as the days go by, we are becoming more and more worried about her safety and her well-being after a week has passed and still no sign of the missing female. So the police, however, issued a statement during the course of the week and provided some update, but they remain still tight-lipped as is a current investigation, and they do not want to spill much information on social media as it's an ongoing investigation, and certain information, if revealed, might hinder the process of the investigation. But as the days go by, the family members now are becoming worried after she has not returned home for over a week. And when we look on how many people are going missing and how they are turning up in the end, is a real cause for concern. And it's a very sad situation for the family right now after they have offered some reward and still no word or no sign of the individual. There are so much things circulating on social media right now, and I can tell you some of these things just let you have to think and wonder why people would have to put out certain things about the family, and why people want to just try to spread certain information in order to get the family even more worried than they already are. But when we look on this situation, something terrible went wrong in this, and it's no matter whether or not you want to think about it differently. The female went missing, her phone is unanswered, and something definitely went down. We don't have to think about this for a long period of time. Once you see something such as this, you know something is actually wrong. And based on the actions of the police are carrying out the investigation secretly, I believe, and we're just hoping and praying that this young female could be returned to her family. However, as the days go by, the family now are becoming more and more concerned, and to the fact now that they believe that something went terribly wrong, and they're actually now bracing themselves for the worst news to come. And I don't even want to elaborate much on that because I'm still hoping that the female is still alive, and based on certain information that is being out there on social media, the police don't have much information to work with. So I'm going to provide you now with the latest we have in relation to this case. So in a recent press briefing, the police provided the public with some information based on public outcry and the level of assistance that the police have actually given to the family members in relation to the case itself. So the police have said that they have searched the St. Andrew home of the missing social media influencer Donna-Lee Donaldson's boyfriend, who is also a police officer and is still on active duty. The police have not listed him as a suspect. However, the police are not leaving no stone unturned. In fact, the police have disclosed that the properties belonging to Donna-Lee's boyfriend and his baby mother have been processed as investigators continue to probe the disappearance of the young social media influencer. So the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Fitzbailey himself, the man in charge of crime, at a press briefing on Monday disclosed that the police have processed the cars of the missing woman's boyfriend and his baby mother for evidence as they try to put the missing pieces of the puzzle together. While the police have disclosed how the policeman's baby mother factors into the investigation, they have said that the policeman has been interviewed and a statement recorded, but the baby mother has refused to participate in an interview, with the DSP Bailey indicated that this is a voluntary process. However, they are trying every means possible in order for her to provide a statement, but this raised many red flags, and we have actually received a report now that threats have been issued to the female police officer of the boyfriend, who is said to be a district constable. So, at a press briefing that was called on Monday afternoon to provide an update on the investigation surrounding the disappearance of the social media influencer, who was a cast member on the 876 roommates amidst the protests sparked the disappearance of the female. The police have actually revealed that they are reviewing CCTV footage totaling 20 hours that has been collected and been processed by investigators. So the police are actually hoping that the CCTV footage that was captured at the property can shed some light on the case, as the case is in a very dark era right at this very point in time. Donaldson was reported missing on Wednesday, July 13, after she went to spend the night with her boyfriend. So the boyfriend would have been the last person that would have seen her based on the investigators' assumption of what transpired. Her disappearance sparked protests over the weekend by family members and friends who believe that the police are not doing enough to find her, and this is a 24-year-old female who have just celebrated her birthday. However, the police say that they have been treating the situation as a matter of high priority and have brought in a number of departments within the Jamaica Constabulary Force to conduct the search. But let me tell you something now, what I've realized with the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and I have to really commend them for the level of professionalism that I see them doing in their job right now, and based on certain other issues that I've seen in the past, is not very evident in certain cases that I've seen now, and I want to really point that out to you. Most of the time, people are expecting the police to come online and they need to give you every information that they have. No, that is not the way it's done. Normally, the Jamaican police would have provided every single information to the public, and now they have come to the realization that that hamper the investigation and also gather evidence into a case when you provide too much information to the public. And based on that, I believe that is why the public was not publicly informed about the whole entire process and the steps that the police are actually taking undercover, because if you provide certain information out there, this can basically hinder the process of the investigation, and some of the time you might can even find those individuals who are responsible for certain things. However, you put too much information out there, and these individuals, remember, they are out there, they are watching the news, they are watching the social media. So when you put too much out there, it's like you're providing them with information to flee or to cover certain evidence. So you have to commend the police and just hope that they are doing what they say they are doing underneath the cover in order to try to find this female, because as the days go by, I'm telling you that the family right now, they are becoming more and more worried, and anyone would be, based on how we see situation played out in the past, and the family members right now, they are extremely worried about her safety based on the fact that she has been missing for over a week right now, and the police still have not provided the public with any concrete information as to what might have happened to the female, whether she is alive, and even to the point now the police might have to be turning this investigation into a homicide based on how the days are going so fast, and no real credible information is being provided by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But all I say, this is just a very sad situation, and words cannot even begin now to express what I know that the families are going through, especially those that would have been there, those would have been around her, and especially the whole social media world and the friends of her right now and other families right now who are actually trying their best right now in order to see how they can offer some level of comfort to the family. But the only level of comfort that could offer to the family right now is for her to return home safe. Anything other than that is going to be a disaster for the family. And we just have to hope right now for the best, but still behind all this, we have to brace ourselves as well for the worst. The female district constable, who is said to be a partner of the policeman who has actually been questioned by the police, have been receiving a number of threats based on the fact that she refused to provide a statement to the police, and many people now are actually pointing the finger at her, believing that she is the one responsible. I can tell you I've listened to some clips that have been circulating on social media, and I can tell you whether the police are aware of these clips that have been circulating on social media, and a number of voice notes and a number of unofficial interviews that have been conducted by people speaking to family members and actually people providing what they have seen at the premises where the policeman would have resided. But all I can say right now, this is a very dark moment for the family, and I just hope for the best, but still, as I said before, still bracing myself for the worst as well. And as the family try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, we're hoping that whatever happens, justice is served in the end. And we're still hoping and praying that the female will return home safely. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll continue to track this story and provide you with more information to come on this. And if it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with our latest report. Thanks for watching and have a blessed and productive day from the Links TV team.